Hello there everyone, welcome to another episode of this Macedon campaign. So I just recently ended up the turn. There was nothing to do on the other turn, so let me resume what I've been doing. Basically I want to build up every province that I conquered and to repair that. So that was mostly all of my money. I gotta tell you, that was most of my money out from the window. Now I should be able to destroy this defending army, this Parthian army here with ease. They are mostly slingers, so and they are fortified, which means that I'll actually move in closer and destroy them. I also have some citizen cavalry, some militia hoplites to deal with that. This army will stay put. I had to retreat this Seleucid army because these guys would snipe Seleucia. I noticed that in time. And I don't have enough money to keep recruiting the units that I wanted over here at the Children of Tiche. So, well, kind of bad for that, but doesn't matter. So there should be some minor battles. Most of them, well, I'll try to show you the best one. But I'm gonna try to snipe Phanagoria, and I'm gonna go for phases here and for Muchketa at the same time. This should be easy, especially with the amount of armies that I do have. So yep, let me skip until there is some action. Okay guys, so I've done some battling around, but this one I'll share with you. I'm engaging the Royal Scythians. They fled the first two attempts of mine, but now I'm going to engage them. This is a very good fleet. I'm hoping they can deal with all of these transport ships. Even if they can't deal, and for some reason I lose, there's no problem at all, because they will just be dead in a little bit, you know. I mainly want to destroy as many as I can, so that they won't be able to, you know, raid or invade something that I might have overlooked. Because the AI does that quite often. And especially in this Macedon campaign, it has been a nuisance, because they will just attack you and raid and then flee with the armies, or attempt to flee if you don't catch them. So one thing that I noticed is that you should be able to defend most of your possessions, but it's not really easy to do so. You know, it's not really. You should be able to defend them, but the limit in armies is quite a problem. I'll talk about that later. For now, let me go into the battle. So this fire pot, it should be they're light bolters, but I want them to be in ramming mode. You know, just so that they will attack with their fire pots. You know, that's the deal here. And I'm gonna use them against his general that is right there. Probably that's the deal. So yeah, I'm gonna even position it on the front. That's it. So these units will screen the other ones. Let me have these guys as actually no, exactly as I wanted. So these units will screen, or will be my flankers, let's say. This unit is a screener. Screener is something that goes in the at the front to draw fire, and my archers will do the same thing. These will be, let's say, screeners as well. That's it. Now my main units are these light artillery ballistas. These are the ones that are going to do all the damage they can. Let me position my general even further back. This gentleman is going to group up with these guys. That's it. This artillery will be here. Can they hit, actually? Barely. Let me check over here. The good thing about this is that it shows you the range on them, you know. So ballistas, yeah, they're quite good in terms of range. Let me position them a little bit forward, and my other ships will be deployed among them. That's the deal here. You'll be right there. Something like this. Come on. Okay, let's get you a little bit back. You are going to be... Come on, let me click. Why don't you let me click? Okay, now you're deployed. Finally. This guy is going to be here. This general is going to be there. And that's it. Yeah, that's the deal. Good. Finally. Finally. So some reinforcements on that direction. Let me position this guy here so they can actually shoot them. So are they going to attack me? It doesn't look like it. So let's just move you forward, shall you? That's it. Little bit forward. You're gonna move a little bit forward as well. You're gonna group up with these guys. Battle group. That's it. You sires, you're gonna wait over there. Yep. These guys will be here. Are my artillery ships positioned? No. So they seem to be coming in against me. Let's position them here. Check one thing. Where is the fire option? They are attacking with the other units. They don't seem to be attacking with the current stance. Come on, auto fire there. I'll probably need to attack at some point. They do not seem to be moving there. That's a good thing. Can they fire their ballista? That's my question. No, they can't. On a transport, they don't use a ballista. I didn't know that, actually, guys. So I'm going to move these guys here. Start firing over there. Where is my onager? Can you shoot now? Yes, they can. They will start shooting, I believe. Come on. That's it. Come on. Fire at will. Good. These ships. Let's go forward, shall we? Come on. Oh, they're messing around here. You guys, you're gonna go here. Come on, one is missed. Another one should be dead in a little bit. Yeah. These are light transports, so they will die easily. Let's quick reload you. Quick reload. Get over there. Row harder. Row. Row. As you can see, I'm dealing with these guys with ease. Get back to it. That's it. Oh, I'm actually losing this guy. I didn't notice that these were actually horse archers there. Come on, row hard. They're gonna be hit and maybe I'm gonna lose this ship. Yeah, they are being boarded, so yep. Let me move you closer here. That's it. Come on. These are confident guys. These shouldn't be confident. Those are shattered. Let me attack these guys. Come on. Confident? No, no longer confident. Step horse archers, not there. Yeah, let's start destroying those step ballistas right there. Come on. I know these guys are fleeing, but everything there is destroyed or nearing destruction. Good. So I did manage to keep at least one of these guys. That's good. Let me join them together. You shall be this flank again. So you units, you're gonna merge over there. Gather them up. Let's quick reload as well. Orders, come on. Pretty sure my artillery ships can destroy them, as you can see. Why aren't you shooting? You should be. Come on, shoot. Will you? Are they way too damaged, maybe? No, doesn't look like it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Get back. Row hard. Row hard. Row over there. Row, row, row. I think they aren't shooting because they are near, way too near my troops. Nevertheless, I need to save these guys. Come on. These are young axes as well. Come on. Not moving those other ships because they are my flanks. That's it. Destroyed here and destroyed here. So it appears. Good. I lost a few ships, but nothing too troublesome. Now you gentlemen, each of you is going to target one of them. Come on. Pick your targets. Where's his general? There you go. Row hard. Quick reload activated. That's it. Okay, let's have a few pot shots against them. Ballistas should be doing a lot of damage. Attack those Scythians. Come on. That's it. That's it. Oh, they are still shooting here. Going for their generals. Come on. You're gonna do a lot of damage against these guys. Come on. They boarded, but they are on fire. I hope so. I told them to ram. They're... Oh, yeah. They're confident in going down. Come on. Get the hell out of there. Flaming shots. These guys were confident. No more. Come on. Go over there. Artillery, fire here. You fire there, you fire there, you fire against them, and you fire against them. That's it. My general can move closer. Come on. That's where you gotta go. That's where you gotta go. Quick reload. That's it. Row harder. Row hard. Row hard. Row hard. Come on, gentlemen. Come on. Now that's a complete flank. There we go, ballistas. Destroy those light transports, will you? Losing quite a bit, but that's mostly done. Where are my men wavering? Well, that's to be expected. Yeah. I'm not gonna lose anything here, guys. As soon as that guy is destroyed, actually, they should be leaving. Yeah, shattered, shaken, shaken. They should be going now. Come on, Royal Skirmishers. They're gonna hang on for quite a bit, but... Boom! Destroyed. That's it. Very nice. I'm gonna skip this. And the battle. And the battle. Pretty cool. I lost 1 unit overall. Very good. Very good indeed. And I can tell you already, look at the amount of casualties done by the archer ones, you know? Archer ones look to be quite good. You know, ballistas, of course, if they hit, they destroy immediately. But in terms of casualties, I kind of prefer the archer ones. So I'm going to skip a little bit from now. Okay, guys, so this actually takes takes a noteworthy thing. So I now reached Empyrean. Armies 12, fleets 6, still 3 edicts. I would like this to be a lot more, you know, like 5 or something, because 3 edicts is just not enough. And 3 spies, dignitaries, champions, I believe that's more than enough, but that's actually to counter agent spam in terms of the AI, but kind of bad. So this was just an auto resolve. I'll deal with everything here later on. This is actually a wine settlement, is good. So it's now time, because Royal Scythia is taken. I'm gonna wait a little bit there with that army, and I'm gonna use this spy to check around Tanais. But I'm surely going to attack phases, both phases, and Shkita. That's the deal here. Can I reach it? I can't. So let's just move out and position there, so they can actually attack. That way, this means that I can't actually strike now. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. That's it. So I can take both of them at the same time. That will cause him to, you know, and I probably hit Tanais as well. Let me check one thing. Yeah, I should be going on. Let me check here. Yeah, they will take quite a while. So I might just send this army into forced march into the sea. That's the deal, because I want them to be close enough to Tanais so they can dock. You know, so they can land and still attack. Probably I'm going to use this fleet to do the attack. Yeah. Evading stuff. No, I don't want any evade. Come on. Mercenary hiring. No, this one. Upkeep costs. Upkeep costs is kind of cool. Logistics. Replenishment. Minus for non-mercenary units. For all units, I mean. Yeah, ships are kinda bad in terms of upkeep. So what else? What else? What else? There seems to be nothing else to do. I've defended here. I've moved to there. Yeah, it seems like an end turn, so I'm gonna skip. Okay, guys. So after the end turn, I'm now ready to punch through all of these provinces. I do need to take care with Ponto-Caspio, so I moved the Bite of Basilisk there. Otherwise they will revolt, so at least it's on a good position to avoid that. Also I'm completing the recruitment of the Children of Tish, and now I have the Dread of Deimos over there to replenish as well. And I made here a new Bread and Games Edict. So let me make sure that I don't miss anything. Let me just take this guy out of forced march. That's it. They can actually reach Susa. Interesting. That could be possibly be on the next episode, I believe. And here the Contopoulos there. I'm gonna move this guy over to Susia and check what the Parthians are doing. Yeah, it seems like they have a kind of a smaller army there. So the next prospect will be to conquer this area as soon as I've dealt with the horseman tribes. So let's check on this. Should be mostly auto resolves. So let me go and declare war. By the way, these are now the Hordes of the Steppe because they joined up with a Royal Scythia. So I don't care. Let's declare war on them. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I'm actually going to continue siege because that's one turn. That's one turn right there. And I might draw an army out of them. Over here, it shall certainly be an auto-resolve. Yeah. Wow, aggressive gets a 66. And this is a decisive victory, 74%. Well, I think I'm actually going to fight this one, but not show you guys, just because it's... Well, I do not agree with this. I have my ballistas, so... Yeah, I'm going to fight it without showing you the battle, guys. In a little bit, I'll show you the results, of course. So it was quite a decisive victory, guys. Let me end the battle, and I lost under 50 men, and they lost everything. So just to tell you guys that these battles are kind of easy now. My armies are well prepared, they have a lot of experience and some other bonuses, and I'm getting used to how to use my pikemen and hoplites. So like pikemen are very good at moving while their pikes are lowered, and hoplites are simply good spearmen who also have that defensive ability. So these are kind of more melee troops. It's like I use them like I use swordsmen, let's say. So yeah, let's have phases conquered. Good. We've risen in terms of general. By the way, most of my generals I'm going for the virtue, and then of course for the great leader with the authority. So that's going to be the deal if you want to check that one out. So Tenace has a lot of stuff, as you can see, but I'm going to move my fleet closer so that they can actually engage. That's it. Let me disembark. I believe I can disembark. Can't I? Yeah, I want to attack through this area. That's the idea. And now I have my fleet to reinforce, so this should be just an auto-resolve. Same thing, they do get a lot of casualties, I gotta tell that. Balanced state. Did I lose any units? Barely, but I shouldn't do this as often. So that's quite a good example of how not to do this. Because I actually don't need to be doing the auto-resolve. The battle didn't took as long as I was thinking. Bosphorus might rebel, as well as Pontocaspia, so it's time to gather up the units and stay there. So yeah, the Gales of Wind will probably join up with the garrison at Mtsketa, and they will cause some troubles here for my companions. Yeah, that should be the deal on the next episode, of course. Ekbatana, I would go against Susa. Oh yeah, I would go, if at least it was sabotage. So I'm gonna have to remember that on the next episode. I could actually move these guys in forced march. No, I could move them very close and then just auto it. I don't know. That will be on the next episode, guys. This one has had a lot of actions. Just to make you more comfortable with that. In terms of the buildings, I'm thinking on actually showing you my building planner so that you will have that idea of what I'm planning to do. So either on this episode or on the next one, I'll link my building plans. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Probably using Google Drive or something like that. If I can, I'll link it. If not, well, just ignore this then. So cheers and thank you all for watching. I hope you had a good time, and do tell me about this new idea, because it seems to be really good for me. You know, it just simply allows me to do a lot more stuff. So cheers, goodbye.